Are you saving money? I know most of you would probably say yes. But do you know that just saving your money in lockers or saving banks or fixed deposits will decrease your purchasing power year on year? What is purchasing power? Inflation? Let's check out everything in detail. Hi everyone, welcome to Bytes. In India, we have been taught to save money generations after generations. But not many of them have been taught how to grow money. Don't just save money. Savers will lose their money by value every year, and I'll prove it to you through some interesting data points. Imagine you have saved a sum of rupees 10 lakhs this year and kept that amount in a bank locker. After 1 year, when you take out your money, the number of notes kept would be the same, but the purchasing power would have been decreased. This happens because of inflation. During the observation period from 1960 to 2020, the average inflation rate is 7.5% per year in India. This data was taken from worlddata.info, and you can check what was the inflation rate every year in India and globally through this website. So considering 7.5% as the inflation rate, our 10 lakh rupee would become 9,25,000 in value or purchasing terms after 1 year. To understand inflation, we will look into some real life examples. In the year 1990, the cost of 1 litre of petrol was 9.84 rupees, but the same 1 litre petrol on 30th April 2022 costs 111.07 rupees. In the year 1990, the cost of 1 kg of wheat was 2.35 rupees, but the same 1 kg of wheat on 30th April 2022 costs 31 rupees. In the year 1990, the cost of 1 kg of tur dal was 8 rupees, but the same 1 kg tur dal on 30th April 2022 costs 121 rupees. So from the above examples, we can see that the prices of goods and services will increase as time increases. Due to increase in prices of goods and services, if we keep our money in bank lockers, saving accounts or fixed deposits, the purchasing power of our money will be decreased. Many bank savings, fixed deposits and recurring deposit interest rates are much lower than the actual inflation rates. Due to this, we say don't save money on traditional low-yielding instruments. The only solution to this problem is to keep the money where the returns generated are higher than that of current inflation rates. Some of the practical solutions are: you can start a business, you can keep your money in some corporate fixed deposits or bonds whose return is higher than the inflation rate. You can also invest in mutual funds, stocks, etc. Before investing in corporate bonds, mutual funds or stocks, one has to understand the risk associated with those instruments. By learning more about these instruments, you will understand and develop confidence even during its bad performing periods. To learn more about bonds, stocks and mutual funds, you can consider subscribing to our channel and check out our playlist. Till now, we have understood what inflation is and how our purchasing power decreases year on year if we don't save it in a way it has to be saved. We also understand where one should invest to get returns which beats inflation. Now let's check about what are the different factors which causes inflation. Number 1, cost push inflation. The price of any product or service will be determined by its demand and supply in the market. For a particular product, if demand is more, the price of the product might increase, or if the supply of that product is less, then also the price of that product might increase. For any product or service to be delivered, there are many overheads and costs undertaken. Some of the major costs involved would be raw material cost, labor cost, real estate cost, and many more. Let's consider a real life example. Imagine this is the factory of Britannia. Raw materials for making biscuits would be wheat flour, sugar, butter, milk, etc. To manufacture biscuits, labor force would also be required. If there is any increase in the price of the above mentioned factors, price of the final product, which is biscuits here, would also increase. We all know that milk, wheat and butter prices would be increasing and the cost of the final biscuit products will also increase. But if we see over many years, many biscuits, chocolates and some of the other products' price would still be the same. If they try to increase the price of chocolates or biscuits, many people won't prefer to buy them. Instead, what these corporates do is that they reduce the size of the product. So if in 2010 you had bought a biscuit packet for 10 rupees, the weight would have been somewhere around 200 grams. And now in 2022, if you are buying the same biscuit pack, the price would be the same, but the weight of the product would have been reduced to 100 or 125 grams. This concept in economics, we call it as shrinkflation. So from this example, we can clearly see that our purchasing power has been decreased. Number 2, demand pull inflation. Considering that we all have plenty of money to buy anything, even then, the prices of goods and services will increase. Let's understand this with an example. Imagine no people in India are poor and every citizen of India will be earning at least 50,000 per month. Now if we consider that the prices of goods and services are fixed, then the manufacturers or suppliers won't be able to supply the goods or services to everyone, as the demand will be more in this case. Hence, they increase the price of the goods and supply to the person who can pay more to afford them. A similar scenario happened in the country of Zimbabwe, and the inflation in that country was very, very high, and Zimbabwe's economy was totally collapsed. Number 3, government policies. Usually, if any product is limited in this world, the value of that product would be very high. But most of the currencies across the world are not limited. A country's reserve bank can print unlimited money based on government orders when required. In recent days, we all have witnessed this during the COVID period. India also printed about 20 lakh crore rupees for its COVID stimulus package. Due to excessive printing of money, there are high chances that the value of the rupee might decrease, which we are witnessing currently. A similar situation is playing out across major economies like US, Europe, etc. Even their own fiat currencies are falling by its value. This concept is a bit more tricky to understand, but if you are interested, comment below. I will make a detailed video on how currencies across the globe are losing its value. If any government takes more loans or issues more bonds, then also inflation rate increases in the economy. With this, you would have got a proper understanding about inflation. I hope from now on you don't save your money in lockers, savings account, fixed deposits or any low return yielding instruments which is not able to beat inflation. Try to understand instruments that beat inflation, learn about them, and then invest in instruments such as corporate bonds, stocks, mutual funds, etc. To learn more about such interesting content, subscribe to our channel and hit the like button to create awareness between our friends and family members. If you want me to cover any topic or any questions related to finance, do comment below. Thank you and have a great day. Bye.